Coach Show. Welcome back to Show Knows Wellness, you guys. I'm so happy to have you here. So grateful to have you here on my channel. Today I am coming at you guys with a paleo-friendly, Whole30 friendly, keto friendly, low carb egg roll in a bowl. Okay, listen. I love me some Chinese food. I love Chinese food and I love egg rolls, okay? But you guys, it can be filled with so much MSG, so much fat, and just so many really bad ingredients that our bodies are not made to consume, okay? So this version that I'm going to be making today is not fried, it is not breaded, but it is so banging. I'm talking about bussin', okay? So before we get started with the recipe and before I get started cooking, let me tell you guys the ingredients that we need to get this on your plate in 30 minutes or less. All right, you guys, here are our ingredients for our delicious egg roll in a bowl. You are going to need some kind of ground meat, okay? I do ground chicken. We don't eat pork or beef, okay? So I prefer ground chicken over ground turkey. So here I have 1.5 pounds of ground chicken. I also have 2 Asian chopped salad kits, okay? I got these 2 bags from Walmart. You can also find these kits at Aldi and also Publix. Haven't shopped at Kroger for them, but I'm sure you can find them there too. They should be at most grocers in your lettuce section. Okay, so ground chicken, Asian salad kit, and then everything else is really just broths and seasonings, okay? So as far as our juices and our broths go, we will need chicken broth or vegetable broth. Rice vinegar. Now, rice vinegar can be found on the international aisle at your grocery store. It's going to be in the Asian section, okay? Rice vinegar. Sesame seed oil. This is also on the Asian section of your international aisle in the grocery store. Okay. Apple cider vinegar. This is going to be with your other vinegars and usually with condiments. Okay. So you can use this or Bragg's, whatever you prefer. A little olive oil or whatever cooking oil you like to use. Coconut oil is fine. Avocado oil is fine. You'll need some minced garlic. Salt. I like pink Himalayan salt. Ground black pepper. And ground ginger. Okay, that's it for the ingredients, guys. And then as far as other things you may want to have, your cup to measure your chicken broth. You may want to have a nice big spoon to stir as your food is cooking, a teaspoon to measure your apple cider vinegar, and then over here in the corner I have a bowl because after I brown my ground chicken, I'm going to transfer it to a bowl before I start cooking my Asian salad mix. Okay, that's it for the ingredients. Let's get started. One optional ingredient you can throw in, you guys, is onions. I am going to use onions because I love them. So I just want to let you guys know that is an option, but you do not have to use them if you don't like onions. Guys, first things first, we are going to brown our ground chicken. You may have ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, or ground pork, okay? I like ground chicken. So let's heat up our stove. Let me put this down for a second. So I just turned my eye on to high. I'm just gonna put some oil in my skillet, just enough to fill the bottom so that my ground chicken doesn't stick to the skillet. Okay, I'm just gonna switch that all around and let it heat up just a tad bit. All right, our oil is hot. It is time to enter the meat. Now, usually you have this little thing. Make sure you don't cook that. Okay, so remember, you guys, I have 1.5 pounds of ground chicken. Okay, I use the other half for some homemade chicken sausage. I'll have to make a video for you guys. All right, so I'm gonna turn my eye down to medium heat, between medium and high, not too low. And I am simply going to brown chicken. Ground chicken don't really get brown, it actually gets white. So I'm gonna wipe my meat. But if you have ground turkey or ground beef, it'll definitely get brown. Okay? And this process takes maybe like 7 or 8 minutes. So once your ground chicken, ground turkey, ground pork, whatever you have is done browning, okay, you're going to have some extra grease in your skillet, okay? You do not want to cook with that extra grease, so please dispose of it. I don't know the best way to dispose of it. Sometimes I pour it outside. Sometimes I run hot water in my sink and I pour it down there, but my daddy tells me that I shouldn't do that. But when it's cold outside, that's like the easiest thing for me to do. So you dispose of your grease the best way you know how, and I'm gonna do me, boo-boo. So somehow or another it got disposed of. I'm not gonna say where it went, but the next step, you guys, is to have ground meat with no grease in it, and then you're gonna transfer it to a bowl, okay? And here you just wanna make sure you have a bowl big enough, that's all. No need to clean your skillet. You are going to use this exact skillet with this extra little shininess. It really isn't any grease, it's just a little shiny residue, okay? And you're gonna use this oil for the base of your Asian salad kit, okay? So what we're gonna throw in this skillet next, you guys, is our Asian salad kit. We are going to put our skillet back on our eye, make sure our eye is turned back up so that this grease can rewarm, okay, before we add in our Asian chopped salad, okay? So my grease is warming up, and remember, it's just the residue from your ground meat, all right? So it is warming up, and I'm going to take both bags of my Asian chopped salad and pour it in. Now your Asian chopped salad comes with a sauce and some wonton sticks. I'm gonna have to sweep some sauce and wonton strips. Okay, so that's gonna fall out of the bag as well. So I've already put in bag number 1. Now I'm just gonna put in bag number 2. If you feel like it's too dry, feel free to add some more olive oil to the mix, okay guys? So this is in our skillet, and we're gonna stir, stir, stir. And you can turn your heat down from high to about medium high, okay? So I like to put mine on about 7.5, 8. And I am gonna add some olive oil just to make sure it all gets saturated. And I'm simply going to stir my Asian salad kit around until the vegetables are nice and soft. Okay? While that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and add me some onions in here. Okay, and I'm also going to go ahead and add some minced garlic. And I'm going to do about 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. Now as far as onion goes, you just do that to your liking, okay? And remember, onions are optional. You don't have to do onions at all if you're not an onion person. Okay, we'll stir those onions in, stir that that garlic in there real good. And I will continue stirring it and letting it cook for about the same time as the meat, for about 7 or 8 minutes. Now that our Asian salad kit is salt and sauteed and cooked very nicely, it is time to move on to adding our ground meat back into the mix. At this point, you guys, you are going to take your ground chicken, ground pork, ground beef, ground turkey, whatever you have, and you're going to mix it back in. Okay? And you're going to stir it so that you can get those vegetables all mixed in with your meat, and turn your eye down. So my eye right now is on low. My stove has numbers on it, so my eye is on number 3. It is between low and medium. Okay, so you just want to stir it really good. Get that meat all mixed in with your vegetables. And then we're going to start adding seasonings and your vinegars. Y'all hear my child? So I had to, after I browned my meat, I had to go and get them. So now they are here. And he's playing games, and he's such a crazy, crazy gamer. He talks to the screen. It's real. 5 years old and real. You hear me? Alright, y'all. So now at this point, I'm going to add my chicken broth. I'm going to add my vinegar, my ginger, my sesame oil, all of those things. So first things first is 1/4 cup of broth. And just pour that in there. Now, I am soy-free right now, so I am not intaking any soy products. But if you don't mind soy, this is a great place to also add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, okay? 2 tablespoons of soy sauce can go in right here. I won't be doing that, okay? But feel free. Next, I will be adding 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. 1 teaspoon, okay? I have made a mistake and put tablespoon. 1 teaspoon of rice vinegar. Okay. Half a teaspoon of ground ginger, or you can use fresh ginger if you would like. So I'm still using my teaspoon measurement, but I'm just gonna fill it up halfway, okay? Because who ain't got time for all them dishes is me. All right, so there's my ground ginger. So I got all my vinegars, my broth, my ginger in here. So let's go back to stirring and get that all mixed in. Okay. And there's only a couple more steps until you have this beauty on your plate. Okay, so at this point, I like to go ahead and add some salt and pepper. And salt and pepper is to taste. That's one thing I love about dishes that you can keep tasting and keep tasting. You can season it until it tastes good to you. Okay, so I got pepper, season it with some pink Himalayan salt. Now I'm not using soy sauce, so I am being a little liberal with my salt, okay? Soy sauce, as you may know, is going to add that salty flavor, so you won't need as much salt if you are using soy sauce. At this point, you might want to get you a taste, honey. See if you need to add any more salt. See if you want to add any more soy sauce. See what them seasonings hitting for. I'm going to get me a fork and taste. So good. But I do need salt. I do need more salt. Alright. I ain't putting no more than that. If it need more than that, then I'm just gonna eat it bland. No, I'm just kidding. That should be good because it was really good. It just needed a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Alright. Let's taste. Boom. Okay, it's perfect. Now, last step, and we are all done, is a teaspoon of sesame seed oil or sesame oil. Same thing, okay? Sesame seed oil, same thing. So 1 teaspoon. And this really gives it the egg roll flavor. Okay? What are my children doing? I got some ginger stuck in my spoon, y'all. Boys, mommy's recording. Thank you. All right, last step, mix in your sesame oil. And listen, once you taste that sesame oil, you might want some more, okay? So feel free to add some more if you would like to. Hey, y'all are supposed to be in the playroom. I asked you specifically. I'm almost done, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to show you the final product. There you have it, my loves. Another 30-minute meal with Coach Show. Thank you so much for being here with me at Show Knows Wellness, where we are all about 30-minute meals and 30-minute fitness, because ain't nobody got time for no kitchen and ain't nobody got time for no gym. Okay, sis? Okay. Please like this video, comment, go make this a recipe next week, put it on your menu, come back and comment again and tell me how bomb it was. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel for your weekly Friday updates of food or fitness every single Friday here at Show Knows Wellness. Thank you again so much for being here with me. It is your favorite wellness coach, Coach Show. Peace.